In this video, we are going to build a very simple app where we will have some kind of text in the center and with a nice background color. And here we will be learning three new concepts. The first one is called material design, and the second one is widgets. And widgets, we will be using two widgets here, scaffolding and text. Please do note that in Flutter, everything is a widget. Basically, like, for example, you are displaying a text and everything is a widget here. You will come across this a number of times. Now, first, I would like to highlight few things. So I assume you already have this one. So this is the material design official website, which Flutter uses. Flutter uses every material design in order to design all the user interfaces. And in the material design, we have two concepts, as I mentioned. One is the scaffolding and text. Now, what is scaffolding? Scaffolding is one of the fundamental structural layout widget. Like, for example, if the civil engineer is constructing a building, the first thing he is going to do is lay out the foundations, the pillars, the floors, and then he will go how to display inside, like interior walls, the rooms, etc. So consider scaffolding as like a building structure and for a mobile app, or in any app, in other general, in a cross multi-platform app. And inside that, as I said before, everything is a widget, so we will be using a text widget. Now, if you want to read more about all these widgets, so this is the official website where in the materials we can find the scaffolding class. And so it is basically for building the visual layout structure. You can find all that information here, how to display, and with some sample code. And the text widget is one of many widgets. I recommend you to go to the Flutter docs, and in the Flutter docs you will see on the left side there's a widget catalog. And inside the widget catalog, you will see there are so many widgets there, so many widgets. So we will be using the text widget because we want to display a simple text in our app. So now, going back to the VS Code, I'm going to close the folder. I'm going to create the project from scratch. So in this project, so I'm going to create a new folder. Create a new go for view, command palette, Control Shift P, and then I'm going to search Flutter, or I can select Flutter new project, and I'm going to select application, and I'm going to specify where I want my app to be created. I have got the folder here, C drive and apps folder. I'll select the folder to create my project. And here, because we are going to build a simple hello world app, so I'm going to write hello world, and I'm going to hit enter. So it is creating a new project for us. Okay, so in this project, so the very basic, not here in the lib, yeah, there you go. So that's the main.dot under lib folder. So this is the file where we will be writing piece of code. This code came with the default Flutter framework. So I'm going to Control All and delete the code. I'm basically having an empty file now. So as I said, the material design is what we need in order to build Flutter applications. So I'm going to import. So I'm going to import single quotation or double quotation, it doesn't matter. I go with I like the single quotation. So package Flutter backslash and material dot. Okay, and I'm going to click on, so that's the first thing. So you need to make sure that you always have this kind of import where we are going to import. Now, the basic structure for building any app using material framework is void main open close bracket and open close flower bracket. This is the very fundamental. Main is the basically the main, it say this is the starting point for running your app. And as soon as I wrote my main, you will see that there are three options that came. It's a default, I did not write it, it's already there. In the main, we need to use run app. Okay, run app, because run app, there you go, inflate the given widget and attach it to the view. So basically you can read more. I'm just going to show you how to create a very basic app that we are trying to display with a text. So I'm going to create this widget, run app. In the run app, basically, like, what we are going to use is material app, and I think I'm going to put it this, there you go, that's it. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to save this. And one more thing, save this, and I'm going to click on the bottom right here you can see that in the bottom right there is a no device. Make sure you have the device connected. So we will select, I'm selecting a browser, but you are welcome to select any emulator. Okay, you can use emulator, or you can use even your mobile app. You can even select any browser, Microsoft Edge or Chrome or Mozilla, etc. I'm going to use the browser, and now I'm going to run this piece of code, run without debugging. So all we have done is just pretty much nothing. We just set up the basic fundamental structure here. Let us see how it looks like. Waiting for connection. For the first time it will take few seconds. So it is launching in Microsoft Edge. Okay, it's loading. There you go. So that's the first thing. So got it. I just need to press the got it, and now it is loading. Okay, there you have your pretty much empty app, because we have done nothing here except we wrote main, run app, and material app. So what I'm going to do is, while I'm making changes, I'm going to minimize this screen here and put this screen on my left and put something like this, and I'm going to put this screen on my right. I'm going to minimize this screen. So all we have done here is main, run app, material app. I might even increase the size of the font to make it look a little bit bigger. Appearance, so maybe zoom in, so it might look a little bit better now. View, appearance, zoom in again. There you go, it's looking much better now. So now what I'm going to do is, now basically as we saw, we want to display a text and we want to change the background color, and we are going to use scaffolding folder and text scaffolding widget and the text widget. Okay, so in the material app, the first thing we need to do is we want to display scaffold, and that we need scaffold, as I said, it is at the structure level. So we can basically say home scaffold, and sorry, the default code has been created. I'm going to enter. So basically all I did was, in the home we have the structure scaffold, and I'm going to change the background color. So just change the background color here, and the way you need to change the background color is colors dot, you can change any color of your choice. For example, I'm going to use a light, that one looks like light blue, for example, light blue accent maybe. That's it. I'm going to press Control S, and you will see that the changes are reflected on the right, because there's a concept of hot reloading. So once you make changes here, all those changes are instantly reflected. You don't have to keep loading your project again and again and again. So there you go. So you have the change. So basically what we have done is, in the main we run app, materials app, which is basically the design system we need, and in that we have used the scaffolding for structuring and the background color, but at the same time we want to display the text here as well. So what we need now is, now we will focus on the body, because now we got the home with a background color which is at the structure level. Now what we need is the body. Now in the body we are going to display a simple text widget. So text, we are going to simply display a text, say hello world, that's it. Now if I press Control S, there you go, hot reloading again. I just press, and the changes are being reflected on the right side. So you will see now that you will see this text hello world, but it's on the very top left side, and we want the text to be in the center. So there is a shortcut for that. So with this text we can basically click on this bulb, yellow bulb, and you can see here wrap with center. Now as soon as you click that wrap with center, please do note that everything inside code will become a children or child. Okay, because center will be the top and the text will be inside, because we want everything inside in the center. So that's why if I click here text and wrap with center, notice how the code will change. wrap with center. You can do this by selecting. If you don't want, you want to write manually, you're welcome to do that. So I'll select wrap with center. Now you see here this became center, and now text will become something inside the child. Okay, so child. So this is the concept in like parent child relationship in building mobile app. Everything will be like parent, child, grandchild, great grandchild, and so on. Everything that comes inside a widget of a widget, because even center is a widget. So child text is inside center widget. Now text is the now let me go with the text. Now if I don't do anything, I'm just going to press Control S, that is saving, or you can even say file save. Once you save, let us see how the changes are reflected. Now let's see how that, there you go. So now that we have specified that the text should be in the center, so text is in the center. But what we want is the font is too small, and we want to do some cosmetic changes to this text. So what we can do is, inside this text, along with the text that we want to write, if you don't know what to write, just mouse over it, and you can see here text has the first thing is string data, what you want to display the text, and you can have plenty of options there, like, you know, for example, the text alignment, direction, and so on. You can do all those changes, whichever you feel like you want to make changes. So what I'm going to use here is, I'm going to use the style. Okay, I'm going to use the style now. So you can basically say here safely, so text style, or you can even say, I think it's called text style, text alignment. You can do a lot of things, but I'm going to use the style style, and inside the style I'm going to use the text style. So I'm going to right click and text style. So text style. And by the way, if you don't understand what to write, I highly encourage you to press Control Tab. Like, for example, I don't know what to write or what is the spelling. All I do is Control Tab. It will give us all the hints. See, right now I don't know what to write. Press Control Tab, and you will see all the options there. There you go, text style. That is basically what I want to do. I want to apply some text style changes. I'm going to make it like this so that it's visible to everyone. So text style, and I'm going to specify the color. Say again, colors dot, let's make it maybe white color, and I'm going to maybe increase the font size, and say make it 30, for example. Now that's the piece of code that we have. So I'm going to make it look like this one. Now one more thing, I'm going to press Control S. Let's see how it looks like. So we make the color of the text to be white and the font size as 30. There you go, we have. Now as you can see, the code is basically getting a bit ugly. So what I suggest is right click anywhere and right click and select format document. Now you can see that the code is much better. So that's one feature that I personally like a lot, format document. Right click and format document, and you can see that everything is inside a widget. Everything, as I said, like, you know, in Flutter framework, everything is a widget. So we have created we started with the main and run app. That's the default that comes with. If you don't understand anything, you just mouse over it. You can read everything there, like, you know, what is that code. So inside the scaffolding, we just specified the background color, and in the body we have a center, and in the center we are specifying. You can basically, like, here we have written the text widget. Along with the text is just one child. You can specify, like, you know, you can specify like this if you want to add some more, which we will be seeing in the upcoming videos. But this is a very basic code where you are able to have a nice text in the center with a nice background color, and that's a small piece of code, and I hope that was useful. Thank you.